War Luigi Pirandello, chapter summary and keynotes. Keynotes. Theme. The story shows the pain of parents who must send their children to war. It teaches us about the depth of parental love. Mood. Serious, sad, and emotional. Important characters. The old couple, especially the husband and wife, the other passengers, and proud father. Main idea. Parents' love is infinite. It cannot be divided like food. Every child is loved fully, and every parent suffers deeply when their child is in danger. Message. War does not only hurt soldiers, it also causes great pain to their families at home. Summary and steps. The train journey. The story begins on a train journey. The passengers of the night train from Rome stop at a small station called Fabriano because of the war. They must wait until dawn and then continue their trip on an old train to Salmona. The old couple enters. A woman in deep mourning gets onto the train with her husband. The husband is very small, thin, pale, and looks shy and uneasy. They both look tired, sad, and worried. The husband explains their pain. The husband explains to the passengers that they are very sad because their only son has been called into the war. They had moved their home to Rome just to be near him while he studied. They allowed him to volunteer, thinking he would not go to the front for 6 months. But suddenly they received a message saying he would leave in only 3 days. They are traveling to Salmona to see him off. The wife's reaction. The wife is very upset. She hides her face and does not speak. She wriggles, twists, and growls like a wild animal, showing her pain and worry. She feels that no one can understand her sadness. Other parents speak. Other passengers also share their experiences. One say his son was sent to the war on the first day and already came back wounded twice. Another says he has two sons and three nephews at the front. The debate on parental love. The husband says his pain is greater because they have only one son. Another passenger explains parental love is not like bread. Bread can be broken in pieces and shared equally. But a parent's love cannot be divided. It is whole and complete for every child. If a parent has two children, he does not give half love to each. He gives full love to both. So if he worries about two sons, he suffers double. The husband's realization. The husband feels embarrassed and thoughtful. He realizes that all parents, whether they have one child or many, feel the same deep pain. Every parent gives all their love to each child, and the pain of war is equally heavy for everyone. The proud father's speech. One passenger had already lost his son in the war. He tries to speak with pride and courage. He says his son dies as a hero for his country. He claims this is the highest honor a parent can have. He challenges the others. If you could, wouldn't you take your son's place at the front? Wouldn't you be proud to die for your country as your son did? His tone is bold, almost as if he has conquered grief with patriotism. The woman's haunting question. Until now, the mourning woman had remained silent, hiding her sullen face in her coat collar. After hearing all these arguments, she finally raises her head. With eyes full of pain, she whispers the piercing question to the proud father. Then, is your son dead? This question is powerful because it cuts through all reasoning. If his son is still alive, his words are only theories. If his son is truly dead, then he cannot escape the unbearable truth of grief. The father's breaking point. The proud father, who moments ago spoke of bravery, suddenly collapses inside. His lips tremble, his face twists in agony. His body shakes as he tries to hold back tears. Finally, he is broken, and silence falls in the carriage. The mask of pride is torn away, and what remains is only raw human grief. The final mood of the story. The carriage falls into a haunting silence. Pirandello shows that patriotism, reasoning, or philosophy cannot protect parents from grief. War leaves parents with a wound too deep for words. Every parent, whether they speak of pride, philosophy, or despair, suffers the same silent pain.